Hello, welcome back to another episode of Conversations from a Couch. I am one of your hosts, Leny, and this here is Dany.
Hello.
So, the show for today, we have
Not
two
much planned.
topics to
Oh,
kind of tie into one. I'm not sure what Dany has here.
I really don't have anything. This is her type of thing. I've been busy doing my own type of stuff.
Good, because the last one
The last
was
two,
really all you.
the last two have been really all me, I guess. Talking about the
So,
Oscars and the movies and this and that. But it's okay, cause you know what?
yeah.
Cause you know what? The next one is coming out next Tuesday. It's gonna be really different. Cause we got Zach Minyard and Review Your Life D-Dubs, and it's gonna be awesome.
Hello, funny.
It is really funny. I like.
Anywho, I don't even know what to say. It's not really about anything. It's just funny. Just a couple of girlies
Just
making jokes, talking about stuff.
talking about a lot of stuff. I was doing the timestamps for it, and there's like about I don't remember 30 so things topics that were just discussed. A lot of random stuff. It's fine though. It's good. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I think it's fine. It's funny.
Just go in the
If I
description.
haven't said it already, it's funny.
Just go in the description and just find the weirdest sounding one that there is, and go to that time and just listen. Just listen.
Or just listen to the whole thing because it's funny.
It's fun. I think you said that already.
Oh, maybe. I'm not sure. It's funny.
Maybe. Anyway, getting into topics. What do you got for us?
Okay, my topic today, it's a little bit more serious, which is originally why we started this podcast because we want to get a message from the government saying, "Yo, don't talk about that stuff." But this one, it really got me thinking. See, this thing happened at school. We have this thing at our school, Motivational Monday. It's real cheesy and kind of cringy, but this one topic really got me thinking. And our principal was like, "What is your why? Why are your dreams your dreams? Where do you want to be in life? Why do you want to be there? What makes you want to be there? What are you doing to get there?" And it like got me thinking, probably a lot more than anyone else, because it's a silly thing no one really pays attention to. But this like struck me, and I was like, oh my God, I don't know why. And what is my why? What am I doing to accomplish my why?
Hmm. Very good.
Where do you want to be in life, Dany?
Where do I want to be? I want to be in life to where nothing's really bugging me. Like my family's good, I'm good, all my friends are good. But, that's just a perfect world that I hope to live in one day, which I doubt it will. But the more realistic thing is, I just want to be happy in whatever I'm doing. I always talk to teachers and other people, and they're always like, get a job where you never work a day in your life. And I always fantasize about, making movies, being a part of movies, directing, writing, whatever. Nothing, I don't want to act. That's the only thing I really don't want to do is act.
I can see myself acting one day. I'm pretty good.
And I'm just like, that's really what I want to do. And I've been trying. I've been writing a lot. This whole year, me and Leny here are gonna start doing short films
We
together.
plan on it.
We
I
plan.
mean, there
I
is
know we are.
absolutely no guarantee with us,
We are.
but we are definitely planning on it. It was our resolution for this year to be productive and motivated.
We are.
So
I want to
we
do.
got it. We got to do this.
I want to do some. I want to do a film, or I said 1 to 3 films, or I might just be over my head and just do one for a film festival of some sort. But we shall see. That's just if I want to get that job that I said I don't want to work a day in my life, then I have to start off somewhere. So that's where I'm at right now. And what about you, Lenny?
My thing is music. Like, I want to go on tour and like write music, maybe even produce music for other people. And like, I have this vision. I sound crazy, but I have this vision. And I'm in this house that I built. I mean, I didn't build it, but like,
You bought it.
It's my house. I designed it, everything. And it's on this large lot of land. And then I have a recording studio on this land, like couple feet, not feet, from my house. And I'm like at this nice dream house. And then the studio. I don't know. It's a cool vision, and that's where I want to be.
Mm.
It's really specific. And then he said, why do you want to be there? I'm like, I don't know. Because I really don't. Why specifically that?
I think the why for me is I always grew up, everybody just watches at least a movie in their life, okay? They see one movie and
Just one single movie.
they at least seen one is what I'm trying to say. And I've always growing up, I've always just watched, different kinds of movies. My favorite is being the Spider-Man trilogy. And I don't know what happened. It's just I just kept on watching these movies, and I remember around 2013, where all these insane movies that were coming out. I remember watching Captain Phillips on the edge of the couch, like what the hell is gonna happen to this poor dude? I remember watching Gravity, thinking how like she might just freaking die. The Wolf of Wall Street, I was like, this dude is like insane. I think Dallas Buyers Club. I think that was 2012 or 13. I don't remember, but there's a lot of movies in there, like 2013, 14. That was just like, dang, that's so interesting. But then it didn't hit me till like I saw La La Land, where I was like, it's not just actors in a movie. There's so much that goes into it. There's actors, there's directors, composers, producers, sound designers, mixers, editors, all these people, casting and crew. I didn't realize that until like I did research about La La Land and how much I loved it, and I was just like, wow, it's so amazing how much work has gone into it. And it just like I'm just like I want to be that one day. Why I want to be that? It's just because it's a passion of mine. You know, all like I think cinema. I think different types of arts are coming together. You have music and sound. That's an art form. You have visuals and cinematography. You have actors acting and actresses. You have all of these things come together to make one spectacular story that lasts an hour and 30 to 2.5 hours long, even longer or shorter. And to me, that's just so spectacular.
With me, I think I'm thinking about this a little too much. I'm searching through my memory files for a specific moment when I realized that's it. And maybe it's not that. Maybe it's more broad. Why do you want to do that? Maybe it's something rooted in my childhood where, like, I don't know, I didn't have the freedoms that I wanted. And
Hmm.
I totally could have had them and ended up in the exact same place. But I don't know.
Hmm.
I need to do more thinking on this. But my brain is hurting. Maybe that's why I'm so tired.
Well, you did say that you've been thinking about this all weekend long or week, didn't you?
Oh, this was like last week. Like what today is Sunday. This was not this past Monday. It was the Monday before that. So it's been like 2 weeks. I've been searching and digging deep within myself to find out why. And it's just a broad question. Why?
Hmm. Wow.
And, if I had to give an answer, it'd be, I don't know, while shrugging my shoulders. I guess it's, you would have to go like digging deep into my past and history.
Just to figure out the why of you want to
Yeah.
do music.
And then I have to explain that. And then this episode would be like hours long, me telling my entire life story. And then there's all these different paths of my story and where do they lead to. And it's basically just one place. You end up in the same place. And that's what kind of leads us to the second topic. which is what carries you through life. What mindset do you keep with you? Is it like, I'm not sure what our teacher meant by that. We were reading the poem The Road Not Taken by Robert Frost. And he said, basically, whatever road you take, you end up in the exact same place. Is it fate? I don't know. What are your beliefs? Is it like your religion? There is something you keep with you from the time you were born to your last seconds alive. What is that?
That's
It got really deep.
yeah, it's really tough.
Is
Like,
is it fate? Is it just a general mindset? I have no idea. It's one of those things. It's like wait and see.
just wait and see.
Yeah.
Um, that's tough.
So I've been having like a crisis. Like, what the heck is going on? What am I thinking? What am I doing? How am I going to get to the end of the road? But I also don't like thinking of the end of the road because I have this really bad fear of aging, not aging, of just getting old, and I don't like thinking about it, but I'm also thinking about it a lot. So I've been having a breakdown for like a week,
A week.
but I've been keeping it cool.
Um,
I think once again I'm overthinking it and it's not that deep, but also I don't even know.
you don't need.
I don't need to know right now. I'm thinking too much and wearing myself out
Yeah, that's
when
what I always.
don't need to know the answers right now.
That's what I always say. I was like, don't cause a problem that hasn't already happened. That hasn't happened. And what I mean by that, don't think of something that's like further in the future, because
But I can't help it.
because like you don't, because I don't even know what I'm gonna wear tomorrow for school. Yeah, when it happens, it happens. When I wake up tomorrow morning and be like, well, that's not washed. Half of the stuff that I usually do wear isn't washed, so I'm just gonna wear some other clothes. Some jeans I haven't worn since last year and a rugged up crinkled shirt. Maybe. Who knows? I might wash my clothes tonight and might have some nice clean clothes to wear tomorrow. I'm saying that this makes me sound like I'm filthy, but I'm not. But what I'm trying to get out of this is don't worry about the future so much. Just worry about right now. Like, what do you have to worry about right now, Lenny? What's going on?
Well, this crisis
Apart from that, right
and
now, exactly
also
right now.
music. I've been stressing myself out about music. Like I've been writing a lot of stuff and then not doing anything with it. Like I haven't been on my computer until today, mixing stuff and putting it on my computer, making files, putting lyrics to the music, notating everything out so I don't have to remember it. And I should probably get that done because it's just sitting on my phone and then I forget about it. And then, what do you know? What's this note from 3 years ago
Jesus Christ.
that I never opened or never finished? It's with my work ethic is like if I don't do it now, I'm not going to. And that's why I'm freaking out so much about everything going on in my head right now with all of these questions and realizations. What's happening to me, if I don't solve them right now, I'll never come back to them. And they'll just wither away, and I'll go throughout my entire life not knowing anything because I didn't think about that 1 week where all these questions kept appearing. That's why I do stuff. I'm not a procrastinator, so I feel if I don't self-analyze and figure out every little detail of my life right now, right this moment, I won't ever do it.
What about tomorrow? Can't you do it tomorrow?
But if I do it tomorrow, I'm going to forget when I go to sleep tonight.
Hi, Lenny.
I stress myself out.
Yeah, you stress yourself
That's the
out
thing.
more than
I think,
anyone.
see, our teacher, really peculiar dude.
Oh yes.
He he says there's like no such thing as thinking too much, but I think I've crossed that line.
I think you crossed that line when we were like in middle school.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think so much that I don't get anything done.
Mm-mm.
And like I feel like I'm really smart because of that and I'm really wise to the ways of the world, but I also am still here not doing much. There's so many things going on in my head that the things outside of my head don't get done. And I can't multitask. Never been a multitasker, so I can't think and do schoolwork or music stuff.
Mm.
It's got to be one or the other. And if I'm doing one, I forget about the other and then come back to it and forget about the one thing I was doing.
Yeah. I was
I
really
get flustered.
I was really
And
bad
that's
about that.
how nothing happens.
See, the way that I work is, let's just take today for example. I know I have a lot to do today. I say a lot. There's probably just a couple things. I have a lot of homework. Need to do some laundry. Need to clean up my room because I don't like having a messy room throughout the week because then it just throws you all off. I like to start the week off clean, clean clothes, clean room, all my work done, exact. But I woke up this morning. I was like, nah, I'm gonna watch the two movies that I got yesterday, which is Hereditary and A Star Is Born. And you know what? Spent about 3 hours laying in bed watching movies, and just I'm not even stressing because it's only like 4 o'clock right now, and I'm still like I still got time. There's just other things. I just want some alone time.
Oh, another thing, Sundays stress me out. So I spend the whole day stressing about the fact that it's Sunday, so I don't do anything. But go on.
Wow. Uh, and then like I was like, hey Lenny, like we should record now because I really don't want to do it tomorrow. So, we're recording right now, and then after this, I think I'm just gonna like eat something. I might play H1Z1 because I've been wanting to play for a little bit.
Yo, hit me up when you play.
I probably will, and then I might just clean my room a little. I'm not trying to think of ahead of like a schedule. Like I gotta do this at this time, this at that time, this at this time. I
Oh
mean,
my god.
okay,
You just freaked me out even more because I won't be here next week or the week after.
yeah, nor will I.
Oh my god. I've got to get.
Gotta get shit
Okay,
done.
you can go on. I'm gonna have this crisis quietly.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to get out of is I'm not trying to stress. I'm not trying to like plan out everything to like freak myself out looking at absolutely everything I have to do because I did that in middle school and that sucked. I did that my freshman year and it sucked. But right now I'm like, I'll get to it when I get to it. I know when when the deadline is, and if I don't make it, then
Oh well.
shoot, man. Like I'm good. Like I have
It's
something.
alright.
I have something that was due last Friday. I still haven't done it. You know why? I haven't been here. It's been a crazy few weeks. You're right. So, but I'm still not stressing. And I think I'm really not stressing right now is because we have one more week of school, then we're out for spring break. So that's a blessing.
But you're gonna be gone spring break, and so will I. Okay, never mind.
I think
When you said cleaning your room,
yeah.
um, my room is an absolute mess because I've been thinking about everything so much that things in the outside world, outside of my head, have been suffering. I haven't gotten hardly any schoolwork done. I had an essay for my grandmother that I didn't do until the day it was due. My room is a mess. There's laundry all over the floor. My bed is a mess. There's stuff everywhere.
Yeah. I always
And it looks like an absolute wreck because my mind has been a wreck. But let's say 3 weeks ago, when I wasn't having a crisis, my room was nice and clean. I was getting my work done. I was just chilling. And then now it looks like a tornado just hit my life. And it did.
You're good. You're good. Um,
But it's alright.
That's why like on Sun.
Right.
That's why on Sundays I'm always like I need to start the week off clean, nice and neat. And then once you get to like Saturday and Sunday, when you have to like clean everything again, you realize like this week was kind of hectic. Just look at my room. I got some Chinese food just in a to-go box sitting there, half eaten.
Oh my god, I just realized I also haven't eaten. What I've been eating for the past 2 weeks with this crisis going on has been bananas and peanut butter. We've been eating out a lot. And then I cooked last night. Cooked some chicken and some rice. Mixed it in with some cream of mushroom. Got a good old chicken rice casserole. I didn't eat any of it. I cooked for the whole family and didn't eat.
Wow.
I
Something.
just realized that. And then I haven't been showering. When my mind goes crazy, everything around me suffers from it. And that's what's going on right now. Thanks a lot, Motivational Monday,
Stressed
and
you out.
the poem The Road Not Taken.
It's just like everything just lined up together and just said, screw Lenny. Screw Lenny.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes life be
So
like that sometimes.
I'm suffering. How was your week?
Um my week has been okay, I guess. I've been sick. I've been sick for about 2 weeks, but went to the doctor, got some medicine, I'm trying to get better before I take off for spring break, and it's gonna be great.
Uh,
And we already know how your week is going.
yeah, my past 2 weeks.
I think you're gonna get your good realization of how life really is when you like go out somewhere. Once you leave for your spring break trip.
Maybe, but I also need a pack. We're leaving Thursday.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm only gonna see you like what tomorrow, and that's it.
And I have to pack everything in for the next week. I will be from Dallas to New York to the vacation destination, back to New York, and back to Dallas. Everything, all of those clothes in a backpack.
Why does it
Because
only
I
have to
can
be a
only bring
backpack?
a carry on. Because if I check in a bag at the airport, it's $120.
What the?
And I don't have that kind of money.
That's that's something. Wow.
Redonkulous.
Why don't you tell them where you're going, Lenny?
Because people are like, oh my god, you're rich?
She's going to
And then
Paris.
they think I'm snobby and
She's
I
going to
sound
Paris.
like one of those folks.
She's going to Paris. Not
Going to
Paris,
Paris.
Texas. Not Paris, Texas. No, I don't know why you would go from Dallas to New York to Paris, Texas. But she's going to parents. Parents. Oh my god.
Parents.
Paris, yes. Where the
Yes, I will be in Paris. And I will try to film stuff
yeah.
for a vlog.
I think we're gonna do like a collab vlog because I'm going to Disney World. I've never been there before. It's gonna be great. I don't think the ride up there is gonna be great. I I think
Oh, oh, that's gonna suck. A
I
road trip to Florida
I think
on a bus.
I think what I read was it was gonna take longer. Not read, but what someone told me was it was gonna take longer to get out of Texas than just going through all the states from outside of Texas to Orlando, and I was like, wow, that just proves how big Texas is.
As someone who has driven to and from Florida twice, I can very well verify that. Driving through Texas is ridiculous. It's a big state, if you haven't noticed, but
Texas is the
the
only state.
leaving once you're out of Texas, you're like, wow, we were just in Mississippi like 3 hours ago. How are we already in Florida?
I feel like 3 hours ago doesn't even seem like bad of a road trip. 2 to 3 hours isn't
Yeah,
even bad.
3 hours. That's from here to.
Somewhere. Well, anyway,
But
3 hours
we
can like
we
get us to
don't.
a big city somewhere here in Texas, and that's a lot. But like 3 hours to anyone up north, they're like, oh my god, 3 hours? That's a
Three
sin.
hours. That's like 3 states.
That's so weird to think about.
3 hours for us is like the next city over.
Yeah, the next big city over at least.
So like getting once you're out of Texas, it's like quick.
Like bam,
You're
bam,
like,
bam,
wow,
bam.
we're already in Florida. Crazy. And then on the way back, once you hit Houston, you got like, oh, the same amount of time
That's
from
gonna
Florida
that's gonna
to Houston
suck,
is
man.
is about the same as Houston to here.
Oh, oh, why'd you say that? I'm dreading it more. I think I'm gonna like take my 3DS and just play some old games. I need to find Super Smash on the DS and just start playing that shit again. That was fun. I don't
But
that.
if you guys are taking I-10,
I don't know
there's
what we're
this
taking.
place. Once you enter Mississippi, there's this really nice rest stop. Go to those restrooms. They're nice, and it's really pretty there.
I can't wait to see
Um,
where it's green actually, like actual green and not some artificial turf. Art.
yeah. Speaking of green, we were on a softball trip on Tuesday, and everybody on the bus was freaking out because is that grass green in Texas?
Yeah, we come
It was
from Texas
crazy.
where
I
nothing really
took
is much
some
green.
pictures.
It's
That's
crazy.
why. Have you uploaded that?
No, I haven't.
Oh, well, we're joking about how the grass is green the whole time. It's crazy. We were all freaking out because the grass is
We
green?
sound
What?
like idiots when we say the grass is green. Like,
We do.
but
The grass here is yellow.
it really is yellow. It's a yellowy dirt kind of look. What is I? It really isn't. It's easy to
No,
catch some fires over
it's not.
here.
The one year they had to cancel the 4th of July
Oh my
because the
god.
grass was so dry.
That's not even a joke. I remember that too. That's sad.
They had to cancel the entire firework thing, had to shut down the baseball park because the grass was dry. And then was it 2012? We went over 100 days without any rain.
Mm-hmm. It was. I don't remember that was a year, but I remember like that happened.
I remember being at a volleyball practice. I don't know how old I was, but I stepped outside of the side door of the gym and it was raining. It was hot rain, but it was raining. And it's crazy that I remember that specific moment walking outside and seeing rain and just rejoice.
Wow, rain.
Wow.
It's so it's very weird living in Texas. I'm not saying it's the hottest or anything. It's the hottest state or anything, but dear Lord, we have the most insane weather. I I
And
mean,
it's so dry. So when we see green grass, it's nice and vegetated and it has color to it. It's crazy.
and
We have to freak out.
and when she was saying about the Fourth of July stuff, I mean, there was one year, like she said, they canceled it because it was so dry. Well, then the year that her and I spent together, Fourth of July, they thought they were gonna cancel Fourth of July because it was raining. Remember?
Yeah, but they nearly had to cancel it because it was raining. And then was it a couple years? I think it's almost every year. They have to spray down
Yes,
the
they have to
all of the baseball parks where everyone does fireworks.
because it's all nice and dry.
Yeah, you don't want to catch the whole town on fire. Burn it like Rome. But yeah, it's dry.
It's really dry over here, and that's where we're
How did
gonna be for spring
how did we
break.
get to that?
I don't know.
Oh, you're
Spring
you're
break.
driving and you can't wait to see green.
Yeah, spring break.
Spring break.
But yes, when we're gone for spring break, we will have a video, and it'll be fun. It'll be great.
It'll be great. Perfect.
And I don't know how long this podcast will be, but I know it'll probably be short because this week wasn't really planned. So it's just us really just communicating with
Yeah,
y'all.
I have just haven't had time to write down ideas because of my crisis.
It's been
Multiple crises. Crisi.
it's been a crazy-ish week. We'll get better at it. Definitely will. I think next week's episode will make up for this one and the other. So
Well, that's about it.
that's about it, I guess. This will be a really short one, and I'm sorry about that, but it's alright.
Oh, and now for an outro, which we have learned. I am once again your host, Leny, and that there is Dany.
Goodbye. Or
Bye bye.
goodbye bye.